Welcome back to another Modern Challenge. Tonight I'm playing Eldrazi Tron. This is round one. I won the die roll. We're playing against Tinker deck. And I probably have to change my command here. Exclamation add com, exclamation deck. Alright, so we're going to play first. Let's see how we do. Hope you all doing well. Not the best hand, but we do have a turn 2 Trinisphere. We have Thought-Knot Seer. We don't know what we're up against, so we're gonna roll with Trinisphere is gonna be good here, along with Thought-Knot Seer. But Doyle rules. Arid Mesa. This better not be Ponza. That's all I have to say. It's not Ponza. Good. Alright, so Trinisphere is going to be good here. Slows him down quite a bit. Hydrate. Want to bring some Spindrifts down? I don't have any down here. Alright, so definitely need to see something other than land. It's just got to be Bombardment, right? What's Boromir do again? When an opponent casts a spell of no mana, was counter it. Gain indestructible until end of turn. Yeah, we're going to take out Bombardment here. I'd like to see Kozilek's command now. That'd be pretty big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even a Devourer wouldn't be bad. They have no land, so they can't play anything. One, two, three. Yeah, I definitely need. I mean, I'm just going to hold out. There's no reason to be aggressive here. The longer this game goes, the better off I am. He still doesn't have a third land either. Play my 3 mana expedition map. Probably go ahead and get. He said there's no land. We're gonna go ahead and get power plant here. Ooh, that's small. Power plant. I do Tron for the challenges, except last night or something, whatever it was. All right, can I like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? So next turn I can play Ugin, so that's actually pretty good. If he doesn't have a land here. And I hit the wrong button. Well, luckily we do this. I just got lucky there. I was gonna say he's gonna concede. But yeah, last night I did Gorios because I had Gorios in a league and I couldn't return the cards and get the Tron cards. I would have had to drop the league, but I was like 2-1 or something like that. I didn't want to drop the league, so I was like, fuck it. I like Gorios. I'll play it. Big mistake. I definitely enjoy this way more. Definitely enjoy this way more. I bring in the Disruptor Flutes to name like Goblin Bombardment, Blood Moon. Not much else to really. Could take out the Trinisphere and bring in Chalice. And the reason, like on the draw, it's not that great, right? But there's not much else I'd want to bring in. And Chalice costs 2 as opposed to Trinisphere costing 3. On the play, I would probably bring the couple Trinisphere in, take out like a Glaring Fleshraker, and I don't know. Actually, probably take Vex and Bobble out. Vex Bobble's pretty bad. We'll go with that. How's everyone doing tonight? Saturday. It's Saturday. Well, this would be good if we had some lands. So we kept 7 and we won. So this is going to be a mulligan here. Mine, Power Plant, Labyrinth, another mine. That's annoying. But we have turn 2 Karn, which is huge. We have to watch out for Charma. So if I turn 2 Karn, I might go for like Torpor Orb to stop their Charma. Might be too slow on the draw, but or we just do this because we're pro. Only pro draws at the Nerd Dad Chad Twitch channel here. Only way this gets better is if we draw like our All Is Dust. No, I mean, I just have to go for the Ugin, right? Could very well just have Blood Moon here, which would be brutal, but is what it is. Not much we can do about it. We just start playing stuff, I suppose. If he has Blood Moon, there's Charma. See what he goes after here. Mine or Power Plant. We're just going to go for a mine. And we go for the mine because we're more likely to draw the tower. I can't make this shit up. So now we hope they don't have Blood Moon. Hope they don't have another Charma. Hopefully he doesn't sacrifice that on our turn. That would be rough. I can't imagine they think we have tower, though, because we went and grabbed the mine. Actually, you could very well think I have the tower, and that's why we went for the mine. But in reality, it's just like, I mean, it makes the most sense, right? You already have a mine out of your deck, so you're more likely to draw the tower, so you go for the mine. And we were right. Three, four, five, six. I'll go for 9. I'm at 16. But I could very well. You can't cast anything for 1. It'll just get countered. I'm just going to plus here. Go to 16 life. Draw a card. He's digging. He's digging. Okay. So now they could play 3, 4, 5, 6. Like a Ragavan, maybe? Or Guide of Souls, maybe? Another Pride, okay. That's perfectly fine. I hope I draw a creature because I have a feeling he's going to try to stop me from casting anything next turn. Everything's at me. Okay. All right. Figured. So, I mean, next turn, if he doesn't have a Ranger here, we just go for a Filigree Silex with the Karn. Okay. If he had Bombardment here, that would have been really, really bad. Oh, he has to go for some at the Ugin, yeah. He has to make sure I don't ultimate. How many are going at the Ugin? 4. And he's attacking. Okay. Don't reveal anything good off Ragavan. Kozilek's command? Come on. That would have been great. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Because we're just going to Karn here, get Filigree Silex. Let's go. Get some more lands. Let's gain 3 life. Now we're going to wipe out all his tokens with Filigree. What is this? Just double checking the Filigree Silex here. Cost 2. I have 6, 7, 8 mana. So I can... not really care about that. Is there anything better here? 6, 7, 8. I have 8 mana. So can I just extinguish our battleship? And that's just better than Filigree right now. Extinguish our battleship. When this enters, destroy target non-creature permanent. So I can destroy one of his elegant parlors and then just wipe his board. Or I can... that just seems better. But I don't get to Thought Knot Seer, which I kind of want a Thought Knot Seer. Okay, so I'll draw a card here. Voice of Victory, don't really care about. We're going to take the Ragavan out. I'm just going to do this now. Voice of Victory, that doesn't have haste or anything. Well, he could give it haste if he draws. If he draws Arena of Glory. Probably should have taken the Voice of Victory, knowing that I had the Chalice, actually. Mistake on my part. But we're in a good spot here. He can't haste anything now. Well, he can't. I mean, it doesn't matter. There we go. Welcome back for round 2 of the Modern Challenge. We won our first game against Boros Energy. We're back for round 2, and we have won the die roll, so let's see how we do. Power Plant, Tower. We have Devourer of Destiny. This is a great hand. Hopefully we get Expedition Map or a Mine off of the Devourer, and we're good. Will you go, cat? Like, come on. Man. Reveal the Devourer. And they reveal a Devourer. Okay. Kind of bites that, like, we're not going to have it till turn 2, but... Force into Yawgmoth. Oh, this is going to be okay. We could very well have Bezeju. Probably should have played around Bezeju and played the like not played it yet. All right. We're going to immediately take out the Badger Mole. Oh my god, that's so good. I told you, we only do pro draws here in the Nerd Dad chat channel, right? What the hell? We are, ugh. Alright, let's just win. Oh, I gotta clip that. 1 hour in, okay. Oh, I mean, this is why we win. We luck sack, right? I mean, we're far ahead anyway in this match. I mean, in this game, but like, yeah, that was just stupid. That was absolutely dumb. So this is Yawgmoth, right? Issue with this is that they've got Agatha's Soul Cauldron. So I want to bring in flutes against like the hardest thing to deal with is the Soul Cauldron. All right, I gotta change this song. Hold on. I'm a fan of covers, but that's just not doing it. Apparently, I'm still watching. Let's see here. Probably Trinisphere. Trinisphere is good, but on the draw, I mean, I still think it kind of slows him down, but yeah, I just think it's Trinisphere here. I don't want to take out the Ulamog. Even Chalice on the draw isn't that great, but there isn't really anything here that I want to bring in. Everything they have is like activated ability, I guess. No, they don't really have a ton of active like ETB triggers, I don't think. Yeah, I like this. This is good. Last time I played against Ooh. Lights just flickered. So that was on 7 and we won. And this is Yawgmoth. I mean, we haven't confirmed it's Yawgmoth, but I mean, it's Yawgmoth, right? So we're going to mulligan this. This is just not a good hand at all. This hand's not bad. I mean, we start with I mean, it's not the best hand, but we're going to keep because we have Fleshraker, we have Temple, so we turn 2 Fleshraker into a Karn. Basically, we have lands and we have spells, and the lands we have are pretty good lands. Typically, that spell success for Tron. And we play Mine because if we draw Power Plant, we just want to go the Tron route. Adrimal? Are you stuck on one land? Ah, I got a little excited there. That's a good draw. We're just gonna go ahead and now I mean I could wait, right? But at the end of the day, I don't want them to cast it. I don't want them to cast it either, because then that just makes it one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. Yeah, we're just gonna do it. I just got annihilated by Agatha's Soul Cauldron the last time I played against Yawgmoth, and that's just something I don't really want to deal with. So, and if I draw Power Plant, getting Karn next turn would be good. All right, what's opponent thinking about? Okay. Graveyard. Put it in the graveyard. Put it in the graveyard. I swear, like every time someone surveils, it's always put on top. I just played against Big Dad Chad in the leagues and told him I enjoyed lurking in the streams thinking it was you. I was going to say yeah, I've seen. I was watching a Mistaken stream. Or no, it was a Mistaken had posted on Twitter or X his 5-0 and he had played against a Big Dad Chad and I was just like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa. There can only be one Chad." Was he confused? Big Dad Chad. I mean, Nerd Dad Chad just rings better, doesn't it? Adjective Dad Chad. I guess his streamer is too big time. I am I am not too big time. I am not too big time. I'm just a little guy. That damping sphere is annoying. Hopefully this Flesh Raker lives. The Flesh Raker lives. Then we're good. We played Boros Energy and we quickly 2-0'd them. Wasn't even close. I mean, I guess game 2 he got me down to like 7. But, I mean... So now we just Karn. What do I get with Karn? Grafdigger's Cage, probably. Oh, I won't be able to play... Oh, no, I'll be able to play Grafdigger's Cage because... What do you typically play? I'm sure we've discussed this. But I'm just curious what you typically play. And I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you being here. Alright, so I can only get a 1 mana cost thing, right? Okay, so you play whatever the competitive format is? Okay. My cues for the Pro Tour I will play. Sweet. Have you been to the Pro Tour? Are you a Pro Tour player? I really don't know what I go for here, guys. Do I go for Chalice on 1? Well, I can't, right? Because I'd have to pay 3. You played a handful? Not. That's more than a handful. That is more than a handful. Do I go for Grafdigger's Cage here? I think I do. Top 16 and some day 2s. Hey, I mean, getting to the Pro Tour in general is just. I never fully grinded for the Pro Tour. I was never really good enough. They just concede. All right. Welcome back for round 3. We're currently 2-0. We have won the die roll. We're going to play first. We are going to be playing against Living End here. So, guess we'll see how we do. We'll play first. That's about as good a draw as we can get against them, I suppose. This is a great start against Living End, actually. Alright, so we're going to go... So they do have Force, right? But, I mean, we're just going to do this. They mull to 4? Yikes. My hand is literally like, oh, you're playing Living End? Here you go. Like, I don't... I mean, yeah, this is just... And he mulled to 4, so... Fully expect this is going to be a wistfulness on the Chalice. Yeah. And then we'll just play Trinisphere next turn and keep command up. Get ourselves a mine. So I keep command up for 2, or I can play the Mind Stone. It's not like he can play anything next turn anyway, so I think I want to play the Mind Stone, and then we'll play the Trinisphere. Just gonna start slamming things to... Yep. Dismember's not all that great against them because once they Living End, it's basically just over. They were the words that she placed on your casket. I know it seems like we're never coming back. Hey, thanks for the follow. Socks. Socks. I'm going to call you Socks. Thanks for the follow, Socks. Appreciate it. No, it feels like we're never coming back. I know it seems. Maybe we don't bring in the Trinisphere on the draw here. Maybe take out the Ulamog. Ulamog could kind of just win, though. No, we take out the Ulamog because they bring in... I'm an idiot. Because if they bring in Inevitable Betrayal... I see Modern, I follow. Well, I appreciate you. And this is the way. I have yet to see the Mandalorian movie. Has anyone seen the Mandalorian movie? How is it? I have not heard anything because I have just been busy. I think I like this, guys. I know I'm on the draw, but like Chalices, Chalices and Trinisphere. I'll bring in the second Trinisphere on the play, I think. But yeah, I like this. I mean, I don't have any graveyard hate, but it's tough to say no to turn 3 Tron. So it looks like he's on the Sultai list. I'll play decks with Karn Wishboard. You bring in like a couple cards here and there. Like basically you bring in cards that you want turn 1 or turn 2 that trying to Karn for is just a little too slow. And that's about it. that's about all we're doing. And I am just drawing stupid against him. Like absolutely dumb against him. Hopefully they don't watch streams because he's gonna see how lucky we've gotten. This Sultai list is definitely harder though. It definitely has more reach. It plays more like a mid-range deck than it does an all-in. So he's gonna grab a Thought-Knot Seer if he has Inevitable Betrayal. Yep, I figured he'd have that, and he might have okay, I thought he might have Endurance, but get Power Plant here. Might have a Force of Negation for the Ugin. Trying to think. I mean, we'll at least exile the Overlord, right? I'm not really too worried about the Street Wraith and the Shardless Agent. And then if he does have the counter, then, you know. Yeah, I was just about to say I might take out the Street Wraith as well. The issue is if he counters the Ugin, if that Overlord comes to light, then I'm kind of worried. But like taking out the Street Wraith can help protect my Karn too. Do we see a force here? Looks like we might. And now we have Karn next turn. The issue is, what do I Karn for? I'm going to have 6 mana. Alright, what do I Karn for here? Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. Yeah, I might play the Trinisphere and then play the Karn, and I think I go for Cityscape Leveler. Or I could go for Extinguisher Battleship first, take out the Overlord, and then go for Cityscape. No, I think Cityscape, just take out the Overlord and I'm good to go. We'll bait the Trinisphere here. He didn't take the bait on the Trinisphere. I mean, we definitely top. So now we have, what, 4? We're going to have 6. We're not going to be able to cast whatever we grab. I think I have to go for Ensnaring Bridge next, actually, is our gonna be our play. That's awesome that he just did that, because now we go for Bridge. He'll be able to attack with the Shardless Agent, but I mean, yeah, I think I just go for Ensnaring Bridge here. He can attack with the Shardless Agent, and then next turn I go for the Cityscape. Maybe not the cities. Yeah, I think. I could just go for the Walking Ballista, actually, and then just start going that route. Because we can play every single spell that we're playing now, so it's preventing this from bringing anything back is great. What do you top deck? An Overlord, okay. So now he just gets Wistfulness. What a top deck. God damn it, man. Literally just ruins our entire play. Now our Karn's dead. Oh, that was such a good draw for him. All right. What do we want here? All is dust? Not terrible. And by not terrible, I mean this is a great draw. We're going to get rid of the Overlord. And now we have a 2-turn clock that he's going to have to deal with. He's going to have to block. Yep. Our top decks are better than his. Or just a lot worse. That's a good top deck. See ya. He has to block here. He can't attack. Oh, he can attack, actually, because Let's just draw Kozilek's command. Hold the Raker. Too late. Damn. Okay. So holding the Raker, I would have lost. There we go. So welcome back for round 4. We are going up against Dom Harvey, and we lost the die roll. I'm only going to assume he is on Amulet Titan, and if we are, we're kind of screwed. Just thought not a lot. That is the goal. That is the goal. I this is the one match I didn't want to see. Well, I also don't want to see Zeriak either. He's on Mill, and that's rough. Unless we thought not a lot. That's all right. It is Dom, and you know, definitely admire his work and everything he does for Titan. I mean, this is a start. Yep. I'm gonna Labyrinth here because if we draw Eldrazi Temple, we can Thought Knot turn 2. It's about the only logic I have here. Rita, you're not playing tonight? Oh, there we go. I gotta say, like the way the dating game is these days, I'm so glad I'm married. Double Amulet. All right. Spelunkin. Into a bounce land, bounce Vestige. Into a Saga, okay. Nice. What'd you do for the date? Was it like, did you like do something exciting? Was it a standard like meet and greet, first date? What are we talking here? All right, so we did not get I think we're in for a rough time here, guys. Hike Maxon? Hell yeah. I like that kind of shit. Like back when I was like, much younger and not nearly as big. I did that with mountain biking. I used to mountain bike a ton. Being here in New Hampshire, there's a lot of trails in the woods and mountains and stuff. Don't know that there's really anything actively that I could do with Karn this turn. Whereas Thought Knot Seer could really hurt his hand here. He only has 2 cards in hand. If I play Karn, he can make end of turn, make a guy and just attack it anyway. So we're gonna Thought Knot Seer and hope we get something good. All right. What is that? Mirror Pool? Echoing Deeps. Okay. All right. So using Reed's advice to beat his own deck is working out for us right now. I'm gonna make sure to tell Dom it was all your fault, Reed. I mean, it's an obvious play. I know. Still, makes it fun. Good. Yeah. All right. So we know he has a deeps in hand. Gonna take that. Wait, what did he? Okay. Played the deeps, makes a saga. Okay, so he's going all in on sagas here. One, two, three, four. Do I know what's in his hand? Did I miss something here? Puts a lower counter on Urza's Saga, creates a construct token, plays Echoing Deeps. No, we don't know what his hand is. I think exiling and scrying draw. No, I think exiling and making a bunch of guys, and then exile, make a bunch of guys, and then dismember one, and then attacking is the play here. Because then I can play Ugin. Yeah, it was my thought process was attacking for 4 and trying to beat his top deck Titan, but I see your logic there. He can also make a construct too, but he won't have another artifact, so yeah. Now he knows I have something, right? Like he knows I have command now. Exactly, yep. I was 100% thinking filigree because now he might make one. He knows what I'm doing here. Oh my god, I totally just misclicked that. Oh my god, that was so stupid. So dumb. All right. Well, we can it's okay. Let me recompose. We're still fine. That sucks because that's 2 less. Now I have to take 4 here because I don't want to sacrifice this. I need to draw a land. God, that sucked. That just totally screwed me there. I gotta. I was just gonna say if we just top deck power plant, then we're good. But Beseju. This could be scape shift. Post combat scape shift. Spelunking. Okay, that's a lot better. Let's go power plant one time. Same plan, maybe? I mean, if I Karn... I think we're on the same plan here. I might actually just do it now to see if I get lands. Because if I were to get... We're going to do it now. I actually think I want to draw now. Because if I can scry 3, draw a card, and I draw into a power plant, I feel like that's better with where I'm at right now. We'll exile this one. Hold on a second. We'll put this on bottom. All right. We battled our way back from that blunder. But now we got to live through this turn. And he's played 2 Spelunkings. Colossus. Valeria West. Yeah. He's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, he's just got the win here. Yep. Titan with triple Amulet of Vigor. We just lose. I will not make Dom play through this, by the way. I just want to wait to see. I just want to wait to see his line. I also want to see, is he on Zurin Orb or not? I would imagine he probably is, but I haven't really paid attention to the Amulet Discord because I just haven't been playing Amulet Titan. I've just been watching Read and Mistaken. So it seems like it's everyone's on Orb now. So he just makes a Titan here. Yeah, he just got the win. Yeah, he just makes a Titan and then he grabs Handware Battlements, haste both, and attacks for the win. All right. For more equity. I just got mine today. So I've been doing a lot of gold fishing today. But yeah, it literally just came in. So I'm gonna start practicing with the deck again, and I'm not gonna stream it anytime soon. It's pretty rough. I'm trash. So I hate like going after the graveyard, but like it's like the only thing I have. I mean, obviously I bring in Disruptor Flutes, right? But do I bring in Disruptor Flute? So as something custom when cast, activate abilities. I mean, yeah, I definitely do because it's good against Zeju. I like Stone Rain there. Chalice is okay. It just always gets Bezeju'd. Dismember is okay. It's not great. We'll go with this. All right. So this is game 2. We're gonna be on the play. I mean, we have 2 Devourers. We have Disruptor Flute. We have Warping Whale. The issue is we're going to be pitching a lot of cards with Devourers. I feel like this is too risky to keep. I have to pitch a map if I keep this, but I do have Devourer, so if I reveal a mine or a tower, then I'm pretty good. So this is a 6 keep. Mine or tower? Sucks that I'm losing a command here, but I got to take the mine, obviously. We know we're drawing a mine. Saga Amulet. Yep. Talk to you every now and then. I never felt so alone again. Something get a wishing well. Carousel. So next turn, we definitely thought not Seer. He played Bezeju. So he's going to have a Rumble here. Green Sun Zenith. He's going to play Grazer, put a bounce land, Bezeju. Grazer, bounce land, return Bezeju, Bezeju, one of our lands, and then we're and whatever one he chooses to Bezeju is the one that we're going to search for. And he's waiting. So, yeah, we have to go for tower then. And here comes the Bezeju. I just skip, yeah, I skipped through. Doesn't matter. We're just gonna Thought Knot here. Live Blink 182 is a bit much there. Well. He's going to have two. Yeah, this is not good. He's only going to have two lands. So Scape Shift. Well, that's the thing. Is like he'll Scape Shift. He could have. Son of a bitch, man. I think I go for the Summoner's Pact here, though. Because Escape Shift on two lands doesn't help him at all. Actually, technically one, because he only has the bounce land. He'll have the Spelunkin, but he has to, don't forget the next amulet off the saga. Exactly. He's going to have two amulet. He's going to have two amulets, but he's only going to have two bounce lands in play. Well, he's only going to have one bounce land in play, right? So he's going to have to Spelunkin into another land to have Scape Shift go for two, but he can't do anything with that. So I think I have to just take the Pact here, because if I don't take the Pact, he just plays bounce land, packs for Titan, and wins. Yep. Yep. I think there's a little bit of a delay here, but yeah. I'm not great with Titan, but I played it long enough to understand what it's doing, so I at least have that going for me. So if I, played it and sucked with it, I at least knew what I was trying to do, and I know what they're trying to do, so. So we drew a Vestige, so that doesn't help us at all. That's actually very good. Yeah, I think we just Yeah, because now he's gonna play the Spelunking, and he's gonna have 3 lands and Scape Shift. Yeah, so he drew that Crumbling Vestige that literally just won him the game here. It's tough. I mean, I took the best card, but Titans just got a lot there. He's just gonna do it for 2 anyway because he has the Spelunking afterwards. Yeah, this is just a. I mean, Titans always had a great matchup against Tron. This is just really hard, especially against Dom. Because now he'll. Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna go for Bounce West. Has all the mana in the world here. I'm not gonna go through this, guys. We know Dom knows what he's doing. I mean, he's just gonna win this turn. I just want to see his line, just because. Oh, I know he doesn't miss here. I'm not gonna make him play. I just want to see his line because I play Amulet Titan. I'm literally sitting here shuffling the deck. Like, I just want to see what he's doing, just for my own learning. It's not every day I get to play against Dom and see what he does, right? I don't know. I mean, we took the pact, right? So if we had, I mean, I guess. I don't think so, though. He only has 3 cards in hand. Maybe? Read? Yeah, it could have been a better line, for sure. The issue is, like, relying on an artifact being in play against Titan that has Force of Vigor, 3 to 4 Bezeju. Like, it's that probably was a better line. It just has so many avenues that it can go through to, like, win. Like, looking at it now, yeah, it looks like that was the better line. I don't know if casting the thought cost cast. Okay, so we saw. Welcome back to round 5. Currently 3-1. Just lost a rough match to Amulet Titan. But we have won the die roll. We're going to be on the play. Let's see how we do. This hand sucks. We're going to mull. Not much here. Kidding. Kidding. This is a great hand. This is a great hand. We'll see what we're up against, though. Double Glaring Fleshraker. If we can draw into, like, a Kozilek's command as well, whew, that's always fun. I love winning that way. This is moving by pretty quick. Round 5, it's not even midnight. Love myself alone and I've been drinking. Windswept Heath. Into Breeding Pool. Hey, Samuth, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Welcome to the channel. All right, so we just have triple Glaring Fleshraker. Delighted Halfling with Breeding Pool. What the hell are we up against here? Last seen, 4-color Omnath. Okay. I mean, yeah, I like the matchup, but nothing's ever a buy. Mine Tower, Power Plants. I just got to see, like, what do I... I got to check to see if there's a list they have. Oh, they run main deck Orm's Chant, Galvanic, Discharge, Erode. So I think I want to Chalice on one here. Well, they run Terminus. They do have Solitude as well. Do I just Chalice on 0? But then the thing is, like, they have Isakron Scepter for the Orm's Chant to get around the Chalice. Yeah, should have just Chaliced for 0. Well, now it's like, do I Chalice for 0 now at this point? Or do I just keep in line and Chalice for 1? It stops Erode, stops Discharge, stops Orm's Chant, and Discharge. The only 0 cost card they have is Solitude. Doesn't look like they have main deck Consign, though. If I Chalice for 0, I could play the second Fleshraker, though. Do I care about countering Erode? I do, kind of. Orm's Chant. All right, let's top deck Ugin. Or Command. Something. Fully expect there to be no more lies here. Or not. All right. All right, so they're bringing in 4 consigns. Probably, I mean, that's basically what I know they'll bring in. I like Disruptor Flute naming consign because then it just makes him bring in 4 cards that are literally just useless at that point. On the draw, probably just take out a Chalice. Seems good to me. I mean, these draws are just criminal, right? Like these draws have been insane. All right, so we'll see what they're going to have lined up for their following turn. They could have we got ourselves a tower. We're going to play Thought Knot Seer. Got to look at their hand before we start trying to do things. Hopefully get a look at their hand. Yeah, it's fine. Does he have... Doesn't have Bezeju. Just trying to see if there's any reason why like I would sacrifice this now. I mean, I use the mana. Like, I don't think there's any way they get rid of my lands here. So I don't think there's any worry. You can always just grab an Ugin's Labyrinth in case. But I'm just going to go for a tower. I guess I could have kept the land up too for Warping Well. That probably would have been the better play there. I don't know what sorcery, though, that I'm worried about on their turn. He's just sitting on another consign, probably. But I can't really just... I really just got to keep slamming because they're only going to have so many resources. And that's why we just jam. Stuck on 4 lands. He didn't even do anything last turn, so... Feeling very good about this position we're in right now. Stopping on my upkeep. That's fine. Rather just keep command up for their turn. This resolves. I feel like it might just be game. I don't know that it'll resolve, though. I don't think it'll resolve. I should probably just not talk. Make sure not to misclick here. Yeah. Figured that was what was happening here. Can't do anything, so I'm just gonna uptick. Can literally play Ulamog and get rid of all his lands if he doesn't have an Orange Chant here. All right, come on, man. I have to discard 2. Three Orange Chants. That's insane. Doing this while the trigger's on the stack. Oh, I didn't even need to. I'm an idiot. Yeah. I didn't even need to do that. We're going to put bottom. Disruptor Flute is for consign, so I'm going to keep that on top. Put on top. Put on top. And there we go. Yeah, that was pretty convincing. Welcome back to round 6. We are currently 4-1. We have lost the die roll, so we're going to be on the draw here. This is kind of like a tricky spot. We do have turn 2 Flesh Raker into Karn on turn 3. We do have Devourer, though, so if we were to draw, let's say... I'm going to keep, just because we have Karn. We have Devourer, too, so let's... I want to grab the mine, but I feel like the command here might be the better line. Let's take a look at this. Like it's 1-2. Next turn we play, and then we boom. Yeah, I feel like I could get Bobble too. They're on Blink. I want the command, I think, because Karn into Torpor Orb and then command just seems too good. We'll play the tower here first. No reason to play the Labyrinth right away. Especially if they never know if they main deck White Orchid Phantom. Highly doubt it these days, but that was pretty good. So we're gonna Ugin. Ugin's Labyrinth here. She's gonna take my command. Might take my Karn, but I think you take command here. Especially with Fleshraker out. Just trying to think of like what I go for here. If I Karn, it's not really gonna get me anywhere right away. If I Chalice for 1, doesn't really help me a ton either. I can go for Karn, Tormod's Crypt, and then Chalice for 1. And then I've got Crypt for his graveyard in case he has the... I kind of like that play. And then it gives me a blocker for the... Well, no, because he'll flash the blocker. He's just going to kill it with the Riddler. But I think... We'll go for Karn Riddler. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I 7, so I'll have... Yeah, okay. And then I'm going to do this. He attacks the Karn. Could go for Bobble. I'm going to go for the Tormod's Crypt here because what I'm planning on doing is I now have 7 mana to cast my Ugin next turn. And I think that's just a good, solid play. So I'm going to do this as well. Just in case he decides to blink. So my entire goal here is to get Ugin into play next turn. I could have saved this, but if he blinks, guys, I want to make sure that I have enough to be able to play it. Yep. I can't really talk about fair and balance when I'm trying to like cheat out the most powerful planeswalkers and giant creatures. I mean, I love Efem into Riddler. Like, I love playing Gorios. So, but Riddler, yeah, it is kind of nuts. What's he gonna Solitude? My Fleshraker, I take it, yeah. An artifact. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is good, right? So we're gonna go. Yep. Figured that would be the case. No, he has another ephemerate, right? So do I just get Walking Ballista, cast it for 0 just to get the trigger here? I think I do. What do I have exiled here? I have Bobble. Karn will die, but my Ugin will be alive, and then I can bring back the. He has another ephemerate. Okay. Graveyard. Graveyard. That's right. That's right. Just need my Ugin to live through this turn. And Karn. Yeah. It's gonna kill the Karn here. Yeah. If I crypt myself, I can get Ballista. See what they. Yeah, that's an issue. Stuck on lands here. All right, so this game is looking pretty rough. So many ephemerate. So he just attacks me with every. He can't attack with this. Okay. Basically, SOL here. Bone, Psychic Frog, Psychic Frog. All right, that's game. That one was rough. All right, bringing in Torpor Orbs. Bringing in Disruptor Flutes. Take out Trinisphere. Chalices. Like the Vexen Bauble. 4-1 looks. Yeah, I mean, it's going all right. I just got wrecked game one against this Blink deck, which typically doesn't happen, but Termidor is a very good player. If you look, they top quite a bit, so they definitely know what they're doing. Um, all right, we're gonna be on the play here. Mine, tower, mine. I just had no play there, so like it wouldn't make sense to keep. Gonna keep this. We have mine into tower. We got temple, labyrinth, mine. I think I just take the temple here, and we're gonna just force out some Eldrazi's. But they're gonna have. I have to go with Thought-Knot here. They're gonna have White Orchid Phantom. I'll go for Tron because I have the map. Yeah, I was completely spacing that I had the map there. Kind of. If they have White Orchid Phantom, then it's not that great. But I mean, we do have pretty good hand to deal with it, I suppose. Looks like it might be White Orchid Phantom here. Or it might be Overlord. It's White Orchid. It's always White Orchid. Whatever he targets, we're going to go for, right? Yeah. Because the odds are likely to draw the power plant. So let's see. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be 5, 6. Still couldn't play anything. Let's see here. So if I go Eldrazi Temple, that's 4. Ugin's Labyrinth. But if I play Tower and then I draw Power Plant, I just have to try to get to Tron. He's got some pretty good hands against us. If he starts blinking that White Orchid, we're really really hurting. She's not good. We are boned here. He's had great draws. I can't remember the last time I lost to Blink like this. Please just be sitting on failure or something. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're still only at 6 mana. Like, are you kidding me? Yeah. He just got way too good a hand. If we didn't have the White Orchid Phantom, we definitely win this. And that just negates anything now. They have the Thoughtseize right at the right time. He's going to take the Devour. Oh, we just lose. I can just Reptar-Flute Psychic Frog here. But if he has end of turn Felia or anything, like I have to do this before he draws a card. That'll be 7, 8, 9. And he's just got Consign here anyway. No Consign. The end of turn Felia. Yeah, so that's game. Wow. This just wasn't even close. Yeah, that's the thing. He had the Felia, so it just didn't matter anyway. That's not what I'm trying to do. Yeah. Well, we had a good run, guys. We had a good run. Welcome back for round 7. It is the final round. We're currently 4-2. We have to win to have a chance for a top 8, but at least to guarantee. You know what? Whatever. To at least guarantee top 16. So we're gonna be on the play because we won the die roll. Immediate mulligan. Wait. If we were to get a labyrinth, it wouldn't be that bad. Can at least guarantee another land to turn 2 Mind Stone, turn 3. Nah, I'm gonna mull. Can't keep this either. Trying to think. I don't think there's anything that we could draw that like helps this hand at all. Going to 5. Oh, come on! Not like this. Gonna go to 4 and just send it. I can't keep this. This hand is abysmal. Why? 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 Every hand was... Oh my god. They're on Zoo. So bad. Trying to see. I'm just trying to see like what do I side in? Like how do I attack this deck? I always just like what do I bring in against them? They have a bunch of one-ofs, right? So I definitely want Chalice. Disruptor Flu, I don't know that I care for. I mean, they do have Consign. What is with these hands, man? All of a sudden, it's like, no, we don't want you to win. Oh my god. Come on. Praying for a better 6 here. Guys, what is going on? Every hand is a 1-lander or 2-lander with garbage. Like, if we had a Devourer here, if we had a Devourer in here, we keep. But, like, nope, it's just double Ugin instead. Going to 5. There's the best 5 I can have, but, like, I do this because I can Chalice for 1 to stop Consign and then Karn. Alright, they don't have a turn 1 play. Yikes. I guess if they can sign the first Chalice, I have another one. Alright, guys. I mean, at least I could Karn into Ensnaring Bridge, right? That's a nice thing about a mulligan to 5. Karn just activates Ensnaring Bridge immediately. Two mana. You can have Wear Tear. I don't know that. Yeah, they'd probably bring in Wear Tear. Makes sense. Could have Stubborn Denial. Doubt it, though. Probably just sitting on Consign. Like, why would you... They didn't have Damping Sphere. Yeah, because they have the Replicate, yeah. Still gonna Chalice anyway. I have to just Karn here, right? I have to. Just go for a Cityscape, I think, because I'll have 8 mana next turn. Do I go Cityscape here? I think I do. Trying to think. Like, liquid metal coating is nice. It keeps them off land, but everything they play is cheap anyway, so I think Cityscape just makes the most sense here. So it has to take out the ley line here. Now, do they have an answer for this? That's the question. I don't know that they do. Leyline binding. Yeah. Do they have the binding, though? Not yet. What? What? All right. That was sketchy. That was very sketchy. Not a big fan of Chalice. What would we disrupt? Or where do we really disrupt our fluting? Consign. They'll have 4 consigns, so it definitely makes sense. All right, let's just have turn 3 Tron in hand. Let's go. Even this sucks. Like, But I have to keep this. You guys would keep this, right? Rather than go to 5, I have 2 Tron pieces. If I draw a 7 drop, that's Ugin's Labyrinth, but like it's gonna be rough, but I think I have to keep this. We'll drop a flute. And we'll use 1 flute on consign and draw into a map, please. Just draw into map. Where were you last turn? But I can Disruptor Flute now. What do they have on turn 2 that I'm worried about? Nothing I'm really worried about. They didn't have a ley line, so that's huge for us. Do I Disruptor Flute the consign now? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I said, do I consign the Disruptor Flute? I meant, do I Disruptor Flute the consign? Now we just draw Eldrazi Temple to play out Thought-Knot Seer. And then we start playing Tron. Or we draw into map. Double Thought-Knot's pretty good. Except against that. Well, I guess, I mean, you won't. What a perfect hand. Our draws that entire match were just like, come on. Multi 4, multi 5, multi 6 into the Failure Charma. Like, oh, not much we can do against that. Yeah, even if we had 7 there, like, we're not going to beat turn 2 Failure into turn 3 Charma Blanket. Like, not much we're going to do there.